the live stream. Today I'm going to start a Montana Farms after this recall this because this is based off Montana, so I'm entitled it Montana Farms. As you can see, I've already done a little bit of work, and yeah, so we do have a slight bit of a not a huge deal, because we do have cows going, we have chickens going, as you will see right here, chickens, which we have these amazing new mod called the Egg Palette, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to see if I can find it in the mod hub. Should be very easy to find. Yeah, the Egg Palette by Mr. Hector. Fantastic mod. For those of you who don't know, the chicken coop produces obviously these eggs in the boxes, but if we don't have the pallet here, it's gonna produce like one box of egg, another box, and keep going. And I think you can do 2 or 3 lines. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I say 4 lines, wouldn't it? And then basically it stops once it actually fills up with one level. Then you gotta pick them up individually and put them on the back of the trailer and the tipper and bed of the truck, or however you want to transport. But instead, as you can see what this egg pallet does, you can buy it for $1,000 euros a pound, depending on what your currency is set to. Which by the way, there are some new changes in there, we'll get to that, we'll see that in a second. But you can just buy these, they're 1,000 each, they hold 2,400 eggs. So, super easy to use. They're reusable too. So they'll empty out. Unlike the sheep wool, they'll actually stay on the thing. It still throws me off. But yeah, I'm saying them just disappear. They won't disappear, despawn. At least not that I know of. But anyway, the changes are to the seed bags and such. Here is the pallet. It actually is not like a tank. It's just like the bags, like the seed bags on the pallet, which is amazing. So definitely big shout out to Mr. Hector. Just an absolutely amazing mod. However, if you fill all that you have up and there's still room, it'll actually put them out in the normal format, the normal form. So, yeah, I don't know why this started. This is not full. I don't know why. This is not full. I mean, usually there'd be a little bit of space, but not much. So I don't know why it's just. I might remove this. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that real quick. I'm gonna remove this third pallet here. So, I had this all perfectly planned out. I have an extra pallet over there. I'll sell 3 pallets at a time. And then use the third pallet to select. Always leave one out. That way, that's not going to fill up. And then we just drop down to real time and put all 3 in one. Yeah, so, the one that's filling up first, leave that one open, so I can replace that with the third one. The last one is getting, yeah, you'll see. Maybe you'll see. Always like to check that. I have quite a bit of cows. I bought this old tractor. I really can't wait for like the old classic tractor mods to come out. The ones like the 3 wheels, or 4 wheels. I don't know, 3 wheel, 4 wheels. There's a few variations. Like the really old style tractors. I really can't wait for that to come out. I want to rust it up, put it on the corner of the thing. Which is actually why I'm using this, is because the oldest tractor I could find, the oldest looking tractor that I could find. So we're just trying to rust it up by using it. Plus we actually do need to cultivate the fields because, as you've probably seen, I am currently using this to complete a contract. However, the contract is for $451,000. It is on Massive Field 6, so let me just show you. Only on 69% of it. I have been doing it for the majority of the day. I actually went to play a little bit of Sims earlier for a few hours. Aside from those few hours, we've had this going probably since, I'd say about 9 or 10 in the morning. It is now 9:16 at night. So yeah, aside from like the 2 or 3 hours I've been playing The Sims, that's pretty much almost 12 hours. That's like it's taken a really long time. So that's why I've worked going, because yeah, and I might actually say, and I have it on auto buy right now. Also, for I'm not, as you can see, it can hold fertilizer, but I had the fertilizer off, like buying off, and I had the fertilizer off to the side of another field, so it doesn't use it up. I can actually use it up in my fields and save some money. Well, save money, long one. And then I had the fuel off, but we did accidentally buy. We didn't really accidentally buy $18,000 worth of diesel, but we did waste $18,000 with the diesel, almost $19,000 with the diesel, because if anyone's watching this, I'll do a little video on this later. Do not buy this to buy fuel, because you cannot refill your vehicles. I tested it with like every single vehicle I have. I had about 15,000 liters, about $19,000 worth of diesel, or petrol, wherever you're from, or fuel, whatever you want to call it. And it didn't want to empty it out. So I don't really know what to do there. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to do some testing on it. I will do some more testing with it later. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, I missed that. Oh, that's cool. The game crash is not a big deal, not that far ahead. This is interesting. Okay. What? How far can we go? I feel like this might be like an object we can't go through. Well, we can. What? This is insane. I freaking love it. Yeah, this is what? Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, you can see it on the map. That's cool. There's the water under there. We're swimming above land right now. This is cool. Clouds are still rolling all the way up here. Oh, okay, wow. So we just spawned right back here. Okay, so that was, I guess, where we went. Technically the edge of the map. Alright. Back to whatever we were doing. Right, now what we need to do is we need to give the cows some more water, some more total mix ration. However, buying a total mix ration, we're not really going to make it, because, well, for me to make it, I'd actually have to store, like, hay and silage and grass and straw and all that. Not hay, but straw. And I just don't really want to store it in bales, and I don't want to store it, pile somewhere. So instead, well, I'm just not going to do it, because I'm sure I'll do it in a silo. Until I find a silo that actually can store all that. There's one silo that I keep needing to test, but we'll do that later. I'm not really wanting to buy it. Well, that's cool, little mud puddles, probably from them, urinating, a little effect. Cows. Alright, so I thought it was mostly full of that. So we're gonna have a major, massive loan pay off. I am leasing the milk truck for now. So I think when we get 400,000 from the thing, we're going to go ahead and buy the big fruit. And then I might just refocus. I think I need to reverse, don't I? Yeah, I probably should. So very slow. Yes, thinking I'll probably sell it. Probably sell that somewhat soon. And this, I figure I'd actually, these on the front and back are actually fuel containers. As you can see, they have diesel in them. So I figure I would use these for like the John Deere PD refuel tractor. So this has a front and back hitch. I think both these have front and back hitch, but this is the only one that can actually really pull this with too much ease. I mean, this one can too, but I want that more open. And this one also has front and back, but I use for more general activities. And there's a back road, which get this going on. Potato should be sure can so use total misback on that. And there's actually a road up here that you can, so it'd be easier to sell the wool at. Because I remember during the live stream when I first started to sell the wool, I was trying to cross that bridge and have been doing that ever since. But I was at my dad's house playing with my little brother, and I was like, wait a second, looks like there might be a road up there. So I, thankfully he's really nice, and he actually let me, take his tractor and come up here and be like, oh my gosh, there is a road. And then, which was kind of obvious because when I would cut back there when I owned that land, with like the big old mower, which we are going to get again, I saw the gate and I just dismissed it. As the area doesn't lead anywhere. But actually, it's a back way. Get to the destination. Get to the animal dealer. Or the spinnery. So, yeah. So you probably could take the flatbed, or a flatbed of wool pallets to the spinnery to sell, or a flatbed of cotton to the spinnery to sell. So, just overall, I mean, it's longer of a route, but probably a lot quicker because you won't get stuck. And I can't imagine you getting stuck. It's probably very minor. If you got stuck, I mean, if you got stuck, it'd be a very, very minor way. So, let's keep on that. Now 7%. So I haven't already sold that. I think I should actually move that. So I might use that, I might not, I'm not entirely sure. I do not want to do bales again. I'm trying to do bales, but I'm really nervous that they're going to despawn. So, yeah, now we're going to get this going on soybeans. And then I think I'm going to get this. So I have this farm pretty much set up like the other one, except for this time there's sheep and I have a chicken coop. And no big fuzz 747 yet. Yet. This is very. We're not gonna get. That's not gonna be our next buy. Our next buy is gonna be the group fertilizer sprayer because I am actually gonna be doing all the missions for Field 6, so that way I can harvest it and see how much I would get. Because keep in mind that one I feel is massive, and that field to buy is 7.7, almost 7.8 million dollars. So I'm really curious to see how much I would get if I were to go ahead and harvest that field when it's ready. I have to have a massive amount of massive amount of crop for myself. So it's oats. I do want to do horses. So yeah, but let's go ahead and get this going. I did set this up here to the right, but it messed up a little. As you can see, this looks far. And then I did try doing it manually, those two steps, and then I was like, wait, this is obviously going to fail. So I stopped. Going 12 miles an hour, but alright. Yeah, so the nice thing about. Oh, no, we need to drop. Actually, if we turn plant growth off, because I want to keep the time going, so one, I can make, if I do have the PIP that you saw, but then I can get the eggs being made, and I can get the cows making milk. So I'm making money off that, help pay for the cost of the wage payment. I don't have the little parking space right there set up yet. That'll be later. I feel like this is kind of making some money to buy some more cattle, buy some more better, bigger equipment. I'll check it off for now just because I'm getting pain. But like what I want to do is I want to get another big harvester, so that way when I'm ready to harvest that big field number 6, we can go ahead and do so without problem. And obviously it's still going to take a long time, but I'd like to at least hire a worker for a little bit of it. Get that going, but maybe I'll harvest all manually, and I'm not doing time lapse because that would take way too long. And if y'all want me to do time lapse, I'll do a time lapse, but it would seriously be a good 5 or 6 different videos, like full videos of flat out time lapsing. So from start to finish, I'd say at least we could 4 or 5, possibly 6 or more videos of time lapsing, and that's quite. Yeah. So I might. We'll see. And I'd probably cut it into 30 minutes of save time, and then maybe 35-ish, and then I can trim that down to when I actually start and all that, and then I don't know. How much are we at? We are at 72%. And see, the orange there is how much has been sown. Now, there are some strips not missing here because of like, I forgot why this one's missing, but this one is because like right around here, There's actually, I don't know if I'm seeing that. I know there's, I think, yeah, it's right here. There's, like, you'll see this right here. That's actually a post, like one of the random things in the middle of the freaking thing. I don't know why it did this over here. That I'm not entirely sure why that's not done, but you know, whatever. So obviously I buy seats on because that would be way too much of a pain. That would take way too long. Set that there. So thankfully this can do soybeans because that's the only header I have for crops from that. Like this. So, and I don't have the header to do corn or anything, so that would not be good. Eventually we will, but right now we don't. So 2% progress, oh my gosh. Actually, I feel we have left to go the whole way down there, not all the way down there. I actually did, like, thankfully I did let it go a few ways. I kind of wish there was soybeans, because then I get the smaller one going, and I just kind of, you know, cut it down a little bit that way. I'd have this one probably go that way, and then just kind of cut it down. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't get too far, but good old John Deere. Good old, American Bandit. I knew something like American. Yeah, we can talk what it was. So much farther to go. I know I could use this and cut it off, so I've done it once where I've kind of like let it just finish one of the top rows, one of the bottom rows, and then just brought it up and done it, but honestly, I just want to get this field done. It's taking so long. I just want to get it done. The funny thing is, I actually have this in here because I was harvesting this field, and then I figured I'd go ahead and start content on that one as soon as I finish that one, and actually completed the whole thing, harvest, get myself some left over, because the gate's right here, but I never got to it. Cotton, right? So, yeah, so it's a big loan interest, vehicle leasing cost. I don't know what the vehicle running cost is. That shouldn't be there, but it's only $21 a day. Property maintenance going up once a day. Property income is $13.50. So once we get all the leasing costs and loan costs down to nothing, there's only one vehicle with a leasing, which is this one right here. That's for the milk, like I said. Oh, sorry about that. Somebody dropped my controller on the bed. Okay, what is the state of that? Alright. Hopefully, since I just introduced a new one in the middle, I shouldn't just start there. Doesn't also move it temporarily. Does that need? Does that need any water? 25%. Yeah, I actually had that go down once. Like actually did nothing. And there's actually weather, which is kind of cool, but I'm not making any money from it, so bit of lost money there. No, that's really profit because it's so deep in the negative, not in the negative, but it's not great. Which I actually haven't paid back the loan. Like I haven't put the majority of this in the loan payment because then I want to have that at the end of the day. I want to have some money, for the gas. I need a quick vehicle repair, get everything back in working order. I'm going to try to increase the profit from that little thing. Lovely capital. Try and use this to increase our profit on the tomato greenhouse. I'm trying to really clip into this. It's alright, not too bad I guess. Including the glitch that we came across. Yeah, so I do really like the state of the ground and the grass in there. Might as well. Got a little bit of here. And I hope the John Deere skid steer comes out. So that it's the wrong spot. I saw it earlier, and apparently it's a very specific subboard on one side. Not a whole lot of money there, but it's still good. Lovely. That was almost done. Hello there, thank you for joining. That's pretty much pretty good. Alright, so hello there, thank you for joining. Alright, that's doing pretty well. So once the first egg crate appears in there, and only once the first egg box appears in there, we are then going to move that in there, and then if it starts filling up that one, ugh, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave 2 at a time. But I do need oh free. I guess I do. It's not one I want to use. All around. Keep forgetting to give cows some more straw while I have it. I think the server will get a thing for it now, but I don't know what it is. There we go. So that may seem like a long way to go. It is a long way to go, but go. Yeah. Oh, so just see how they even better idea. I really do want to buy some more cattle right now, but I know that's not a good idea. So, instead, park this back. And then, give them some more total mixed ration. Good one. I think sure up in there. Chef? New chef, that's funny. Alright. If I have 20,000 there, we'll get it. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that this can work that. $40 to get a new cat. Done a new day. Yeah, that what a bit to do on this part of the field. Anyway. Yeah, silly gas is good. Now our main source of income is milk and eggs. Both equal because they both take a bit of time before I'm really suck. If I had more cows, it would go faster. I know, but yeah. Look at that, we gotta make it a little more. We have forklift come standard in game now. It's awesome. Yeah, we gotta do. What? It's still not done. We're at 76%. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think it's time we sell this milk. I'll take the 14,000 liters first. Which is 300 liters away. So we motion to collaborate. $9. Pay attention to the great demand at Spinnery because we definitely don't have whatever it is that they're requiring or asking for. Oh, I know it's so close to me. gonna drive by tractor is supposed to be done doing its job, because I guarantee you it's not done doing its job. Guarantee you there's at least a little bit of a sliver of scribble left. Oh my gosh, actually that's it. A cool tongue setter on its next bit. I don't know if it what to do. I'm always going to do fertilization. To do that, I have to stop the sewing machine. Stop the sewing machine. I think when it gets about 80-85% done, which will be long after I've actually finished the stream or wrapped up the stream, then I'll probably go ahead and stop the sewing machine for a few minutes to fertilize the fields. Excuse me. She's gonna be so slowly. 33,705 submit. Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. There was this stream. I'll be doing some more episodes, hopefully every single step, but it'll be quite a bit. So I might have started with the fertilizing, and then the harvesting. We'll see where it starts off, or it continues off of after this. Got a lot of work to do. So stay tuned, stay awesome, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, turn on the notification bell as well. And as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.